First thing we got to know about is the difference between retargeting and remarketing. Retargeting is mostly about serving ads to potential customers based on cookies in their browser or some kind of acknowledgement that you know them, that you've touched them in some way, and you want to be able to retarget them. You want to hit them again, whereas remarketing is usually based on something like email, right? It's where you collect the information of users, prospects, customers. You create lists of segments of people. These segments are used later to send sales emails, send opportunities to reach out to them again. The goal is, how do you get a bigger share of the wallet? Your customer has a wallet of things they're going to spend money on. If they buy an installation from someone else other than that guy, you didn't get that share of the wallet. And so the obvious things that people think of are like gutters. This is what everybody always thinks. Oh yeah, we sell upgrades, we do gutters. Yeah, every roofer does that. And then like obvious one's cousin is gutter covers. But then there's other things that we don't think about that the customer wallet is spending money on that you can do. And this is usually in times of like slower seasons. For example, chimney maintenance and repairs. Nobody ever thinks of this, but I know somebody who makes a lot of money just basically having a mason, right, as a subcontractor, and they just present this as an option. So chimney maintenance and repair, ice dam removal, places with high humidity, northern Minnesota. This is like a $400 an hour winter lottery. The hardest part is finding someone to do the work. Insulation. If you're an Owens Corning contractor, this is like an easy button because they will provide you with the training. You have so many materials on it already built into your, like all the Owens Corning sales material that they give you and all the sales training that they give you. They talk so much about the dynamics of heat and energy transfer in the sales document. They make it easy for Owens Corning contractors to get into the installation business. Another huge one in tropical climates is roof coatings. And the next thing that logically comes to that is soft washing. Like in Hawaii, you can see your business from the sky. You don't even need like Eagle View. You can just go on Google Maps and find your customers because you just look in the areas that have white roofs that look disgusting and like direct mail hit them. Soft washing is huge. In markets like California, soft washing is a way to extend the life of the roof, reduce heat absorption, and look a little bit better. Roof rejuvenation. Florida contractors are making tons of money doing this. They take repairs and they turn into a repair and roof rejuvenation. And holiday lighting. We did a holiday lighting push this year. We taught a bunch of roofers how to do holiday lighting, and a lot of people made a lot of money by adding this to their business. And it's social media. It's a way to get your brand in front of more people because people don't like your roof pictures, but they will like your holiday lighting pictures. So these are ways that you can remarket. And the retargeting is getting more cracks at the lead. It's about the trash around the net. The way that I like to look at this from a high level is, let's say you owned a shoe store and you say, oh, we made some money in roofing, and your wife wants to start a boutique shoe store. And so you go to the biggest mall in the area, you rent out a nice place, you stock it with $200,000 worth of shoes, you spend $50,000 in shelving and cabinetry, you spend $5,000 on a point of sale system, you put a $3,000 sign out front, you hire 10 people, you train them. This is all to make you feel how lucky you are to have a roofing company because you didn't have to do none of that crap to start a roofing business. But for whatever reason, you decide to get in the shoe business. So now you open your stores for the first day. You got your 4 or 5 people working in the shoe store, and let's say 3,000 people every single month walk into your shoe store, look around, touch a shoe, and walk out. And you sell about 1% of them a shoe. And you realize when you look at the security cameras that the salespeople are standing behind the counter waiting for a person with a shoe to walk up and buy it. What would you tell your employees or your wife's employees? What are your instructions at the shoe store? You would say, I'd probably tell the people in my shoe store to walk up to people when they walk into the shoe store and say, would you like help finding anything? Are you looking for a size? What kind of shoe are you looking for? Are you shopping for shoes for an event, or are you looking for a day-to-day shoe? You'd probably give them some instructions like that. When people walk into your shoe store and touch a shoe and walk out, if you had some way to like send them a piece of mail or put an ad for your shoe store on their phone when they go down and sit down at the coffee shop and have coffee and talk about, oh yeah, we're going off to Mexico and I want to get a new outfit, and I got this really cute red dress, but I want some nice shoes for it, and I want to get some flip-flops. Well, all of a sudden, if there was an ad on their phone that said, hey, come back to Jacob's wife's shoe store, you might want to have a look at that. That's what retargeting is. It's about ping-ponging around, chasing them to show them the value of working with your brand. You want to be strategic. This is chess, not checkers. You want to be multimodal, but it doesn't just exist in the realm of like, oh, we're going to retarget them on Facebook. First of all, when it comes to retargeting, I would absolutely have at least one advertisement about your roofing business that retargets website visitors on every social media platform: YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, LinkedIn and Snapchat. Like all of these tools offer the ability to put a pixel on the site. At least if they walked into your shoe store and looked at a shoe and then walk out, I don't care what social media platforms they use. I just want to make sure that I at least get in front of them again because they already walked into my shoe store and looked at my shoe, and I want to make sure that I have another crack at the lead.